I have to say, we're a good-looking group of people.
We really are.
I mean...
Wait, I need my pen.
Oh. Val, you're on a live with me. You're going to need a fan. So,
whoops.
Hello, everyone. What?
You got the same fans?
Well,
yeah. So, anyhow, everybody, welcome to the Mystic Four. Thank you for being here. Please remember to do all of the YouTube things, like, share, and subscribe, because it's free. And the Mystic Four are Val, Dragonfly Crystals, also known as Next Level Channeling. Hello, Val.
Hello.
And then we have Cleo the Seer. Hello, Cleo.
Hi.
We have Allyson, Aries Girl Tarot. Hello. I am TarotStache. Trouble. It's great to be here. And this is, of course, for entertainment purposes only. Do not make decisions based upon what we say. Seek professional assistance. Really. So, so if I see we have some of the best chatters already here. We are going to do readings tonight, and if you would like a reading, please make sure to put it all in caps. Be present for your reading. We are not answering questions on medical, financial, or politics, and no third-party readings. So here, I could put it in this way. So please be aware of. And oh, here you go, Allyson. What stones are in your necklace? Allyson.
It's a variety. I actually just restrung it. It's there's a lot of green aventurine in the back, like a whole bunch across the back. And there's some evil eyes, and it's a variety of things. Agate, amethyst, just little tiny beads, a whole bunch of stuff, and some skulls, and of course my pentagram. I always just change the beading on it. Thanks for asking.
Yeah. Julie is here. Hello, Julie and Beth. Moderators, please watch this one, Cleo the Seer. And watch this one, Dragonfly Crystals. Teresa is here. Hello, Bora Bora. Bratu is here. Bratu joined me for a laugh and learn that I had earlier today with Ken Payne about the goddess Hecate. It was great. Oh, and they have their cork fan they just bought. So, and I'm probably missing people. My apologies. Laura is here. Hello, Laura. All right, Bratu, I've got your question. Artist Liz, I got your question. Denise, I've got your question. Thank you. I thought it was very informative too. And Ken Payne is the creator, or he wrote the content for the Oracle of the Hecatean Path, and it's really good. And he is joining me and Robert Fierro Tarot in July for some readings. So I'm looking forward to that. Mm-hmm. So it will be great. So let's go around the room, and we will do as many questions as we can. But Val, what do you have coming up on your channel?
I think it's Wednesday that I'm going to be on with Dr. Gale. So that is 1 o'clock Pacific, 4 o'clock Eastern time. So look for that. And then the usual.
Well, what's the usual?
Sisters of Mystical Tarot, the messages for light workers, and I don't know, probably polytarology. I don't remember the rest of it, but usually Cleo will take that part up for me.
All right. Well, Cleo, what do you have coming up?
Well, after today, let's see, on Thursday, I've got the Golden Girls,
See,
and
girl.
I'll be hosting. Yay! It's always so exciting
Nice.
when I host,
Yay!
because I am not good at it. But anyway, and then
Love good at it.
on Friday, we've got the Cool Crone Oracle hosted by Gerald, right?
Yes. Yes.
And I haven't set up my my schedule for the following month, so that's about it.
Cool. And Allyson, what do you got coming up?
I have been pretty MIA.
You
my life
haven't.
is just busy right now. I am going to be on with Heather on Friday, Soul Alchemy with Indigo Jaguar, Intuitive Arts, 8 p.m. on her channel.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all right now.
And I'm excited to say I am working on finding a time that Heather can join me on a live for us just to hang out and maybe do some readings. So I'm looking forward to that. Tomorrow I am doing a deck casual part 2 for the Mind's Eye Tarot with Olivia Rose, and the artist and the creator is going to be on with me and Jamie. So I'm really looking forward to that. And just confirmed on Wednesday, I am with Mark, Spirit Intuitive. Is that right? No, Spirit.
Whisper.
Sorry, Spirit Whisperer.
Whisper.
Some spiritual word.
It's whisper.
Yeah. So we will be on, and I am going to be on with Linda de Gonzalez on Thursday, and we're going to be talking initially about ethics in readings. So it's going to be a good show. So looking forward to that. And
I'm reading this book right now, and I'll only mention it because of what you just said, Gerald. This is Hecate, Goddess of Witches by Courtney Weber. It's very good for anybody that's interested. I'm only a couple chapters into it, but it's very good.
And you borrowed that from your local library, didn't you?
I did, but I'm probably going to buy it. I always read, well, in the last couple of years, I read something first before I buy it.
Yes, I completely understand.
I always, yeah. And if I can't get it, I might go ahead, but I really review it online as much as I can. Just like with cards, I do the same thing.
Yeah. Oh, I understand. And yes, Peace Mama, I did make that. So
I forgot to mention that I am streaming this show to my channel, and if anybody gets a chance to go on over there and watch it. Plus, I have a video that came out this morning, a new video on my channel. So please watch that.
And all of the links are included below. So definitely please show your support. Go over and please verify that you are subscribed to the channels. I will put up information in my community tab about where I am. Okay, so just making sure. And by the way, thank you, Julie Moon. That was very generous of you. I'm imagining that's on your channel, Val.
Oh, yeah. No, actually, maybe it's on my Next Level Channeling, which I don't have up. Yeah.
No, it's on Dragonfly.
It is? I'm looking at it. And
So hello, everyone. Thank you for being here. So let's, and Earthstar is here. So right now we've got 10 people starred. We're going to pause the questions there. So whilst you're listening, see if you might get anything. You might get a message. And Bratu, artist Liz, Denise McMullen, Julie Moon, Suzanne Grigsby, Fun Boy, Allie Crafts, Aaron O'Nugent, and Sherry Freebury are who I have. So, and I think that's good. So, all right. And So I'm going to take a sip, and we're going to start with Bratu. I was interviewed for a TDY to an Asian country. How do my chances look? What is a TDY? Is that a job or is that something else? I'm just like going, did I miss that? It feels like I interviewed for a job. Hi, Starfish Jenny. Is Starfish Jenny here? So, yes. Hi, Starfish Jenny. Temporary duty assignment. Thank you. Temporary duty assignment to an Asian country. How do my chances look? So all right. Anybody's ready and would like to go, feel free.
Well, what I get for her is the to kind of step back and get a little bit different perspective on this. And it sounds like it's something that you're looking forward to, but I think you need to make sure that this is what you really want to do. And you need to listen very closely to what's going to be required of you on this TDY. So on the other hand, if you do decide to do it, it will be a good thing for you. But I think there's going to be some things. I think you've got some competition, and I think there's going to be some things coming up that make you pause for a moment just to make sure like that this is the best way to go. There might be some other opportunities. So I'm not saying, I'm saying your chances look good, but it's going to be you need to look at it very closely to make sure you want to commit to this, because it's something that's going to take a big commitment.
And Bratu said there is some risk to it.
Yeah, and you know what? I have to say, I get speedy action or decision, but then I get you walking away from it, or a change in plans, something, because it really is some kind of a burden that you hadn't considered. And monetarily, it's not as rewarding as you thought it would be. But I feel like there is your expansion from that opportunity, or your expansion. I feel another opportunity coming, if not that one. And so stay in that line, stay in that course you're going, because that expansion is going to be good for you.
Mm-hmm.
This one opportunity may not pan out, but you will be celebrating. Eventually, you'll be getting something along these lines, and I like that for you. But everything has its upsides and downsides. Remember that as well. So, yeah, thank you, Rato.
Allyson, what do you have?
I agree with Cleo and Val. I got a little bit of both of that. I got the Hermit. I'm using my giant deck. I got the Hermit. This is what I'm getting from this is you need to really sit with this and think about this. Is this really what you want to do? I asked for a clarifier. I got Temperance. I feel like it's probably yours if you want it, but I think I got the star here at the bottom of the deck. I think that you're meant for something else, or you can do better, or there's just something, maybe it's a better fit. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but this is hope and healing and more, you being the star, but you're getting the Hermit for this job. So I'm saying what these ladies said. That's what I got.
Well, and I got the Page of Pentacles, and so the Page of Pentacles says to me, it might be a little slower than what you want it to. I also have the Ace of Swords, so it's go into the smart, make sure that you understand what you're doing. But like Allyson, I got I got justice, and the others were saying things may not be exactly what they look like on the surface, so pay very close attention to that. So, and so there you go. And so, thank you, Brateau. Appreciate that. We have had a few more people who have come in. I have closed the questions, and so I've got a lot of people starred. We will do our best, and so and Heather, Soul Alchemy with Indigo Jaguar is here. Heather, I mentioned that I've got you coming on in July. So, and Bertu said there is a month of intense training for this, and then probably 3 months. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. So, all right. Artist Liz would like a message from my younger brother John. So I'm going to bow to Val and Cleo on that one. No pressure.
Oh. Well, he's just saying, I feel him coming in, and he's got a big smile on his face, and I feel his love for you. And he kind of feels like he just floats around watching what you're doing because he likes what you're doing. And I think he feels like you are starting something new, starting a new journey. And it feels like he is all excited for you that you are coming into this new phase of your life. It almost feels like you're a new person inside as well, shifting yourself into this new person that you are. And he's excited about that and loves what you are bringing forward in opportunities and in energies that you're going to be utilizing. He doesn't want you to worry about anything. He feels that you are more than capable of doing everything, bringing forward everything that you would like, and that everything will go in a beautiful way for you. This is heading toward a good direction for you, and sending you huge hug and lots of love. And just know he's around you all the time. I hope that helps you. Thank you for that question, Artist Liz.
You know, and Artist Liz, I get the same kind of thing, except he is watching over you, and he does think you're totally capable of doing it. If you are involved in something that is something new for you, some sort of a change, he's also saying, you know, when push comes to shove, and if you need to go ahead and ask for help. Apparently, you're a very independent person, and you generally don't need help, apparently, or you don't ask for it. You kind of work out the kinks until you figure it out for yourself. He is saying, let you know that you can go ahead and ask for help when things come up, because it'll make things a little bit easier and a little bit smoother. And yes, he's just he's filled with love for you. So that's what I have.
Beautiful. Did you have anything, Allyson?
I do. I was going to pass, but I did pull, and it's very different. This feels like advice or insight, really. So there's something here that the way I'm going to interpret this is that there's something here that he wants you to but there's something here that you've had to either be fighting for it or defending yourself in some sort of way. He's saying to just let it go, walk away, deal with whatever that is. This could be work, personal, I have no idea. and there is some sadness here. The overall energy, the moon, and I'm getting something a little differently here than I usually or often do with the moon. It's about listening to your intuition about something, seeing, listening to whatever that has been. And then from my big deck, I just pulled one card for all of this, and I got the Hanged Man.
Okay.
Whatever this thing is, hopefully you know what it is. Listen to your intuition, and so that you can allow yourself to see it differently than you have been seeing it. There's something I think you've been trying to look at logically, but you do know something that you're like not trusting your gut on something, or I don't know. Overall energy, the moon. From this other deck, the Hangman, which is about, you know, looking at something differently, seeing something with fresh eyes, taking a different approach. That's what I got.
Sure. Thank you, artist Liz. And okay, so I have okay, so we have Denise McMillan, Julie Moon, Suzanne Grigsbury, Fun Boy, Allie Crafts, Aaron O'Nugent, Sherry Freebury, M Dizzy Lizzie, and Bemipdi, BMIDP, and then Salrods. So questions are closed. So hi Jeff, Tarot Ask Backwards, good to see you. And so yeah, have you ever watched his channel, Cleo?
No.
Oh, go look at it. He's amazing. Amazing.
I love the name.
Yeah, it's great. So Denise McMillan, could I please ask if I could have a reading on my aura and what it shines?
Well, I can tell you, Denise, that you have a lot of beautiful, beautiful, vibrant yellows and oranges coming in, but also you have this gorgeous, we'll call it magenta, coming in as well. So it doesn't matter what your chakras are, but your aura that surrounds you and that you exude out is that beautiful, beautiful, beautiful kind of magenta rose, which is really that higher heart information. We'll call it information because it is a frequency. This is you as you are sending your energy out. That is your aura. And you have a tremendous amount of green. The green is about healing. You have a very big connection to Mother Earth and a lot of healing energy. So you've got that compassion, that love, and that healing energy coming in. And in the crown is this golden yellow light pouring down through you. And it's all just radiating out beautifully. So these are the primary gifts and energies that you have at present. They shift and change. But that is about, divine law, higher love, and your connection to nature and healing the earth, healing humanity. So it's a profound aura that you have and all the beautiful gifts you bring. Thank you, Denise, for asking.
Yeah, and Denise, I would just have to go along with Val. I am personally not that knowledgeable about what the colors mean, but the aura I see with you is a lot of blues in it. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. Maybe Val can tell me, but that's what I see. That a lot of blues, along with what Val has already told you.
Yeah, blues are it's a very spiritual energy. deeply spiritual. It's means that your consciousness is really in that spiritual realm, thinking that is one of your main focuses right now when you have that beautiful blue light. Yeah.
Wow.
Mm,
That sounds good to me. Thank you, Val.
Sure.
yeah. Allyson, do you have anything?
Not really, but kind of. So I was just kind of contemplating how to pull on this. And I was just kind of thinking about what you asked. And I cut the deck and I got the Hermit. And immediately, and it's different from what Val said, but I'll just tell you what I got. I got greens, blues, golds. So and the Hermit for me is Virgo, it's Earth sign. But I always associate that with big Earth energy. I love the Virgo. And yeah, that's what I got. I don't know. And I don't know a lot about all of that. And it's kind of card reading for your aura. But Val was able to look at it. So hopefully you got your answer. But that's what I got.
Your gold is my yellow gold, and your green is my green. So those are the same. And your blue is Cleo's blue. So we all got
Perfect.
the same.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
So I got a little, I took it a little bit different because what's interesting for me was your colors of your aura shine what you most are trying to attract.
Yes.
Because it's one of these things that, because I got the Devil, and the Devil is a card of you being willing to look at the things that are hard to look at. So part of that is radiating out what it is that you want to manifest. And so, and then, the last card I got is the Chariot. So it is actually something, Denise, that helps move you through this. So you're able to adjust your auras to help you. So find what you need. So thanks, Denise. Delphi Ross is here. It's good to see you. And okay, Julie Moon is up, and Starfish Jenny, I did find your question. I had to go back. So Julie Moon, will I ever have a better relationship with my daughter?
Julie Moon, I really feel like you will. And it takes a little bit of settling down the energies that you have going on and that she has going on. But once you focus on the beautiful connection and energy, and drop all this says details, and I say drop all the 3D connection, like details, drop it all out of your vocabulary and just concentrate on the love you have and only hold that, because the rest of it is just a story. And that ties you down to things that can bring you down into, oh, well, she said that and you did that. No, drop all that and just be in that love energy, because at the end of the day, she's going to want your relationship, and she's going to want you to be non-judgmental and loving to her because she's the daughter. And of course, you want the same thing, but you're her mom. So by leading with that beautiful love energy, you're going to really break through barriers and boundaries. Even though if you aren't seeing her and you're estranged, it won't matter. It's energy and it's real. It will shift things for you. And I hope that makes sense, because that's what they're telling me. You'll find your compass and the direction to go in. It's going to happen for you. And you will know the right direction to move in. And you're making a choice. What is the choice? Between not that or that. Be neutral in that love energy, because that is the place to be. I hope that helps, Julie.
And Julie, what I get without the cards, just mediumship, is that you definitely are going to have a better relationship with your daughter, but it's going to be because you are the one that gives in to her she's a little, I think she might be a little high strung, a little dramatic. And she just, when she settles down, I see her coming to you going, oh, we shouldn't waste so much time not getting along or whatever, or being apart. But yeah, I see the relationship fairly soon, like probably sometime this year where something comes up, but it's going to be because you just kind of back down and stay open and non-judgmental, and you kind of accept whatever she has to say. You just accept it because you want her to communicate with you better and stuff. So I think you're the one that will fix the problem, but she won't realize that. She won't realize that she's actually been manipulated by you, by you just holding back on things and letting her get her stuff out. And I think once you guys finally get this back together and you start to, be on the same paths and understanding each other, that it stays that way. That I don't know how long this has been, if you're actually estranged from your daughter or there's been, misgivings for a while. But I think that things look very positive for the future, that you guys are going to have a better relationship. So that's what I get.
Okay. Allyson, did you have anything?
I do. Julie, yes. Yes. You have the Fool here. It's a new beginning. I'm not really being pulled one way or the other, but I'm sure if it's being felt that you'll be the one that comes forward, that very well could be the case. You're the one that's asking, and we're moms and we want to be close to our kids. So we don't want to be, well, most moms do. Bottom of the deck, the world. This whole thing will come to a completion, meaning the current situation, and then it'll move into the Fool, brand new beginning, right? The world ends the cycle, the Fool begins a new one. And the clarifier on the Fool, the sun will shine, it will come out, and all will be well in the world. Is it going to be perfect? I don't know. But to answer your question, yes. Yep. That's what I got.
I go with what some of each of you said, in particular, Cleo. There has to be a shift in how you see your daughter, and you have to let go of what you were hoping to have and accept to what is. And then that is something that is going to help shift it. The word of warning is don't be trying to take too much on. This is the 10 of Wands. Don't take that which is not yours to take. So, but the 6 of Wands is a card of victory. So there we go. But so yeah. Thank you, Julie, for the question. Susan Grigsby, Fun Boy, and Ali Crafts, please let us know that you are here. And Delphi Ross, Allyson does have a channel. It is linked in the description. And I know Heather is moving around to other channels. Perhaps she could put it in the chat for me, or I could do that. So Suzanne is here, and Ali Crafts. So Suzanne is here. So how will our living arrangements go with me, my daughter Augusta, and her wife Mana this winter?
I've been looking at this question, and I feel like it's going to go so. I feel like your daughter and her wife might be, what's the word? At times it's going to be a little bit rocky. For the most part, everything's going to work out fine, mainly because you're going to be the one that is letting it pass. You're not going to, hold somebody to the wall on whatever was said, or, and you're not going to let that kind of pettiness interfere. But that's what I see. I see some pettiness from the other two. And, but you'll be fine. I think there'll be times, there'll be times when a part of you thinks, oh, maybe I better go somewhere else. But you don't really have to do that. On the other hand, when things are smooth and good, it's great. But when some of these things come up, somebody in the three of you is very headstrong, and I don't think it's you. I think it's one of the others, and that's really what the problem is. And you'll see it right away, but you can't point it out, and you can't tell them to settle down or grow up or whatever. You'll be fine with it. But in the end, it goes okay. But you can make it can end up being really nice unless somebody does not get off their high horse and be a little more reasonable. And like I said, I'm not saying you, I'm saying somebody else, either your daughter or her wife. But it's not terrible. It's just, some little uncomfortable blips. So, but I hope in the long run it all works out for you, Suzanne.
And I have to say, I don't disagree with Cleo at all. I really feel like what's going to happen is they're going to want their alone time, and they're going to have some quarrels over everything. And it's going to be like you are going to feel they're going to kind of resent your presence in their way of their living their way. I'm sorry to say it like that, but here's Ghostlands. It's funny, it's about winter, but you notice it's a clock and it's the ticking. Here you are in the dry desert. So instead of feeling like welcomed, you're going to be in the mix of them having their petty things going on, just like Cleo said, but I see it between them, not between you and them, but them going around and around in a circle. You already have it together. You're just you're an occupant, an observer.
Yeah.
I see you going to your wishing well, imagining what you could bring forward. And this feels like an impetus for you to do your own thing. It's time. Be brave and get out there because you've got good things. So besides the living situation, you're kind of like dodging bullets. But you're going to be okay. You're okay. They have some adjustments within their relationship, of course. And so anybody newly moving in, or you're all moving in together, there's adjustments. And but it looks like something new. It's something you're going to bring forward for yourself. So that's what they're pointing to.
And there was a comment, Gus is stubborn a lot. And that's a lot of it's already needing alone time.
Yeah, that's what I see. That alone time where you're kind of like in the way because they want to do their own thing. Yeah.
They want to have makeup sex, okay?
I mean, yeah.
Sorry, somebody had to say it. Allyson, go ahead.
I was there's a couple different ways to interpret this, but I think it's pretty much what you two were saying. I got justice right away. And to me, this just feels like there's going to be a needing of an understanding of what the expectation is and that kind of thing. I got the Hierophant, which absolutely can be all y'all living together, trying to do what. It's kind of funny to me. It's like everybody's household is kind of like their own land. Right? You do your rules and how you do it there, what's traditional in your house, whether it's traditional or not or whatever. But I got justice with the Hierophant, and I just felt like it's just kind of like saying what, not in a bad way, but just like, this is the expectation. This is what this is going to look like so that we can be, all live together and everybody get along and whatever. But then I got the Hermit. And I feel like this is the two of them. is what I got from that. And I think that, and then I got a clarifier on it, the moon. I think best I can feel, and I also don't feel like this is going to last very long. I don't think it's going to be bad. I just don't feel like they're going to be there a long time. I could be wrong, but I just don't think that they are. I think that there's going to be some stuff going on with them that you aren't like privy to or told to, which is fine. It's their relationship, right? But there's going to be some crunchiness in some sort of way. I don't know if it'll ever come to your ears, but it's not ideal, right? They're moving in with you and rather than on their own, and I don't know why. It doesn't even matter why, but I'm just saying, I'm just going to stop there. And then, I pulled from my regular deck to get a clarifier on the Hermit with the Justice card. I got the 4 of Pentacles, and this is about holding on and just wanting things to be how they want things to be, and all y'all or whatever. This could be all of you individually, right? But it doesn't feel bad. I feel like it's very temporary, and it's just going to be, anyways, I'm going to stop. That's what I got.
Well, okay.
Can I say one thing here, Suzanne? When something comes up about money, don't let anybody be trying to take advantage of you or guilting you about that.
No.
Because I see some arguments coming up about money.
And that could be what this is, I guess, right? The holding on.
Well, I got the 5 of Pentacles.
There you go.
So, somebody's going to need help.
Yeah, and this absolutely could be a financial situation rather than, because I was reading this as the home type stuff, right? Pentacles, but it could be what Cleo's saying about the money. So, yeah.
So,
Anyways,
Suzanne, I think what all of these amazing readers have said is spot on. You had asked, how's it going to be this winter? I think it's going to be good overall, because I have the 2 of Wands. You've got to be able, everybody has to have their time alone for their own planning. I have the Empress, which suggests perhaps you figure out a routine. Who's doing dinner on what day and stick with it, so that if you want to have time together, you can. And then I have the Hanged Man. I think everybody's going to get a different perspective, because if you're living with other people, you're going to need a different perspective, but have the perseverance to get through it. This is strength. So best for you, Suzanne. So, and, all right, Suzanne, Fun Boy is up. And then Allie Crafts, Aaron O. Nugent, Sherry Freeberry, who are all here. And then M. Dizzy Lizzie, BMIDP, Sal Rods. And then Starfish Jenny. So Fun Boy is up. If I take my old security job back, will it ever become full-time?
I feel like there's something about that company that they're going to use you part-time for a long time, because I feel like they don't want to pay insurance. There's reasons why it's economical for them. And I feel like you're willing to give it a try, but I feel like you're going to be looking at it from your own perspective, looking at different opportunities, and you're looking at that opportunity, but it's like not maybe the best usage of your skills and ability. I see you going out and using them and doing better out there with a new opportunity. You have the ability, you have the power and ability to go out there, and the Justice card comes up so that and looking at things in a different way. It really points me to you looking at yourself in a different light, so that you realize you can manifest a better opportunity, because I feel like they are not going to give you the treatment, because not treatment maybe, but they're not going to give you the full time that you want, not because of you, but because of how they run their business. This is just how I'm seeing it. So
Fun Boy said, yes, I have many opportunities.
yes, and look at all those, and don't look at the fantasy land of going back to something old, because look at hardcore things and what they can right in front of you, and what they can do for you, because this is what the guides are saying. You have a lot to offer. Give yourself the best thing you've got out there and go for it. So,
And Fun Boy, I get exactly what Val was just saying. That, you know, for one thing, it's hard to go back to something and have it be the same. I don't know. It probably was okay, and that's why you're considering going back. Something has changed within the company, and if you do go back, you're not going to stay there very long. But you know, really, you're kind of you'd be wasting your time. There's other things. I guess he's already said that there's that he has many opportunities. So check out the other opportunities, because one of those opportunities will become full-time. This job here, the old job, it just doesn't look that promising. I don't think you put up with it, but it'll be like, it's just a job. The other jobs will feel more challenging and interesting and going where you want to go. That's what I get.
Okay. Thank you, Cleo. Allyson, what do you have for Fun Boy?
Fun Boy, if you do go back to it, will it ever become full time? It will if you stick around long enough and you just stay. But you're not going to. You're going to go do something else. I have the Emperor here. Another way to read this would be based on, I think it was what Val said. You know, just because of how they run things there. This person would, you know, the only way it's going to happen is if you stick around and stay and stay and stay. But you're not going to do that. So that's what I got.
I got, they may tempt you. It's going to look good, and then they're not going to put you full time. So simply put, they're going to say they will, but they won't follow it up. So sorry.
yeah.
But, that's what I have.
And Fun Boy, when you say not stay by your choice, it is your choice.
Yeah.
It's your
They're
choice.
not going to let you go. I mean, if you did take it, you'd be there.
Yeah.
Because they got a live one who stays
Yeah.
and doing the job. So, yeah.
There's somebody who actually showed up and does their job.
Exactly.
So thank you, Fun Boy. Allie Crafts is up. Hi, everyone. I'm so thankful to be here today. Hospitalized last week, again today. Heart issues. Can I have a general read from guides? Prayers. Well, I'm sorry that you're in the hospital again, but I'm glad you're in the hospital getting good care, if that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this feels like Alley Crafts.
Yes.
It feels like something fairly, well, it's serious. So you've just got to stay on top of this, and you know, make the doctor's appointments, go back to the hospital, whatever you need to do, because you do have a serious condition, and you will recover from this eventually. But you're going to have to work at it. You're going to really have to, you know, whatever they tell you to do, you need to do it. If you need the rest. If you need the medication, take it. But it's all, you know, you're going to have to really depend and trust the doctors for this. You know, and but eventually, you know, you're going to come out of this pretty good. So just keep working on it. And yeah, I see a positive outcome.
Yeah, I agree with Cleo, Allie Crafts. And, you know, right now you're feeling a little bit helpless, like your hands are tied, but you actually have a lot you can do. And that includes keeping yourself balanced, eating foods that do not cause your body stress, drop the caffeine. I'm not a doctor, nor do I play one on TV, and always go and seek medical attention. But in this way, you can use things like peaceful meditations that keep you from being stressed. I see you going on a new journey as the Fool, and you're going to be waiting for that harvest. And the harvest is to stop worrying so that you can de-stress. That is what you're going to do. You're going to do these steps to make yourself become peaceful and calm. And I feel that there's a lot of cards here that show there's a lot of hope. You're going to smoother waters, and you really are going to be okay. Given this road of recovery, being mindful every day, releasing everything that could be a worry or could be stressful, just let it go. Listen to all those binaural beat things. Find some of those chakra balancing, you know, solfeggio, you know, great music compilations they have on YouTube. Play those things. There's plenty on there about your heart and your body, mind, and spirit, and physically. You can find them all. I feel like that when you feel like you're taking the positive steps, you're going to feel empowered again and not feel helpless. You have a lot of things you can do. So I hope that helps, Aunt Allie Crafts.
Boy, that's perfect, Val, because he says that he's been discharged, but he's scared. And that fear, what you really need to do right now is calm down. So that you can allow your heart to heal.
Yes.
And, you know, when you're afraid and anxious, who wouldn't be under those circumstances? But do your best to try to really stay calm and realize that really the outcome for this is very positive, very optimistic. But you know, if you bog yourself down, it'll take longer. So in order to kind of speed up the healing and get back on the road to recovery, try not to freak yourself out about it.
Yep. Drop the saturated fat, sugar, and caffeine. I'm sorry. Was that too much advice?
No, go ahead, Allyson.
For entertainment purposes only, YouTube.
So it's Ali. Yeah, Ali.
Yes.
There's something here regarding all of this that you need to stop doing, let go of. I don't know what that is. I'm sure your doctors told you, whether it could even be negative thinking. I don't know, but it's probably related to, you know, unhealthy habits or whatever sort of thing. I don't know. So whatever this means, and I got a clarifier on that. I got the Emperor. I'm just seeing that as, you know, this having been your approach or attitude, like you were like the boss, like in charge, the boss, da 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 da. You're not going to do this stuff anymore, whatever that is, right? Or that's the advice, rather. The overall energy, or the actual, anyways, temperance. So, coming into temperance so that everything can be okay and all of that. The clarifier I got on this is the Hierophant. I got another one here that I don't usually read this way. This is about getting into your practice, spirituality, prayer, whatever the heck, be on the straight and narrow, you know, whatever this means. Do this. This is to raise your vibration. That other stuff with the devil, it's to chuck whatever it is, whatever that is. I don't know. I don't need to know. So it's like, do all the things, whatever that is. And I was going to say something else, but I don't remember what it was.
And I love how you
Anyways,
know,
that's
when
what
you
I
were,
got.
I love how when you were done with those, you literally threw those over your shoulder.
Yeah,
Like,
I never
yeah,
have done
we're done.
that. And I felt that I don't know why I did that. So maybe, yeah, and that could be the intensity of whatever it is they want you to get rid of it. You need to get rid of it.
Yeah.
It's like not negotiable. And again, maybe it's just a thought pattern. I don't know what it is, but that's what I got.
I have the Page of Pentacles. So this is it's going to start off slowly. I have the Queen of Cups, which suggests adding some level of meditation and exercise, yoga, something to enhance your spiritual awareness, something that supports you through all of this. And then I have the Ace of Swords, which, goes back to what Allyson was saying. It's like, what are the things that you say and what new patterns can you create? So, but, well, I'm glad that you are home. I get that you're scared. So, and yeah, let us know. Let us know. So, my goodness.
Another reason to embrace a practice, if you haven't already, the fear. Raise the
That's
vibration.
true. Yeah. Because that's something that Cleo was talking about, let it go, sort of get something like that. So,
well, and when you think about the fear, think about what you just saw Allyson do with her cards. She just threw them in the back. You're like, get rid of that. Do that.
yeah. I have been following all Doc's rules, talking to my guides daily, was on a good path. Medications adversely affect me. We'll do all of these deeper suggestions.
When you go to bed at night, Ollie Crafts, find one of those great ones that do your whole body and relax you and take you to a whole nother place, deep delta sleep, and let it just put the earbuds in. You'll be a new person.
And it feels like those medications are going to get straightened out.
Yeah.
It'll take a little bit of time, but it is going to get squared away. In the long run, you're going to be okay. But right now, you've got to work on it really hard.
Yeah.
Without too much anxiety and fear.
Yeah. So Care Bear, Bard of Cards, is here. Hello. And Mousy is here. So thank you. And Aaron O'Nugent is up. Sherry Freebury. M. Dizzy Lizzie. And BMIDP. Sal Rods. Starfish Jenny, please let me know that you are here. So, and Aaron O'Nugent says, what is my future partner like? I'd be happy to know anything about him.
Well, he seems like he's a Prince Charming. Actually, he's someone who is coming in that feels like they know you inside and out, somebody that you've known in many lifetimes. Just know that when you meet them, make sure everything's on the up and up. In other words, be your authentic self and make sure you see them as their authentic self, because I'm getting a little bit of the devil really is about how we sabotage ourselves in relationships. And this may be a little bit about one of you holding on to old relationship traumas and then superimposing them on the relationship that you're going to have, this new relationship. No one wants to do this. You need to clear, they either do or you need to clear away the old judgments, conflicts, stuff that is surrounding that. So just so you know, then you'll see them clearly and they'll see you. I do see a good outcome. From that, you will triumph. It's going to take some effort. You're going to go through some, we'll call it a little dance with this person. You know, I want to just leave it there, but I have to say some of it is a little bit of an overload. And there's a little bit of what? Overload, like you're feeling a little overwhelmed by it and you're feeling a little restrictive from that relationship that will be coming in. So when this relationship does come in, make sure that you see them clearly. I really do see, if you can get through all that, you're going to do really well. Prosperity, abundance, and I'll just stop there because I could go on forever. But there might be a little bit of stuff, or you might want to wait for the next one.
Yes.
Go ahead, Allyson. Go ahead, Allyson. Because Allison's holding her cards up like this.
Because this one coming,
the next one coming in.
This one isn't the one, because the more I pull cards, he's going to look like Prince. He's going to look like, right, Allyson? He's going to look like Prince Charming, but no.
Well, I
don't know.
I got a couple different things. So I got the high, in this order and together, the high priestess, the magician, the devil.
Yes, I got the devil. So almost like there's a little bit of narcissism in this person.
Yeah, listen to whatever you're telling yourself whenever you first meet up with this person. The magician next to the devil for me is never good.
Yeah,
never.
So
it's manipulative. He might know exactly what to say, how to say, and then I got the King of Swords with the Seven of Swords, or the King of Cups with the Seven of Swords.
And the more
there might, and I was just reading on the next person coming in. I don't think I worded it quite like this, so that might be on me. But, there very well may be somebody wonderful. But this next person that comes along, just pay attention. If there's anything that doesn't smell right, sit right, just keep it moving and move on to the next one. That's where you want to be looking.
I have to say,
I
can't disagree, because every card I pulled, it just kept getting, it was just
Yep.
Erin, it feels to me like you are attracting suitors like bees to honey. I mean, this is just the time for you.
Yep. Next.
I've got these few cards that are talking about new loves and, yes, but there's going to be more than one person that you're going to have to choose from. And, you know what, I get that they all feel like really nice guys. But yeah, I don't know what you've been doing with yourself, but you put yourself in that vibration and in that place of just attracting what you're looking for. So, wow, what fun for you. This is to be a good time for you. You're gonna find somebody in the end. But, just because you find one, you think, God, this guy's great. There's somebody else, and there's at least three guys that are just.
Go ahead, Allyson.
You out.
Thank you. I also wanted to say it's not necessarily that this guy is bad. He's just not good for you. You deserve better. I feel like it would be like looking at those cards, and now that I'm thinking about it, and as soon as I looked at your picture, for whatever reason, sometimes that happens with me, it's like he would be like not excessive necessarily, but maybe, but like just controlling and wanting to like hold on to you and glob onto you and kind of be like, way more into you than you are to him, and maybe like be kind of manipulative with
it's kind of narcissistic. Yeah, narcissistic, controlling behavior.
Holding on to saying, who knows? It's just not, no, and you want better than that. So
Okay. Go ahead,
I
Val.
could be a water
I
sign
just wanted
too,
to
by
say
the way.
one last thing is, Aaron, make sure that you are saying to the universe, you want someone who is balanced and stable and kind and thoughtful, and tell the universe that you want someone like you. Please bring me someone like me who is compatible at a soul level. Say it right out and ask, because you don't want to keep repeating.
And I got exactly what I was looking for.
Yeah, there you
Exactly.
go.
Like almost scary.
Yeah. So you say it and mean it to the universe. The universe will deliver. Cut through all that other stuff. You don't need those.
Yeah, and if any part of this, if your new friends, if they feel the least bit claustrophobic, move on.
Oh,
You don't need that. But yeah, I see at least three new people coming into your life.
Well, I have to agree with a lot of what you all are saying. Knight of Swords, good talker, could be fun in bed. Doesn't mean that it's a committed relationship. It can simply be it can be a one-night stand, and that's what it is. Just make sure that you know what it is. Eight of Pentacles, you are learning about yourself. You are evolving. You're understanding what's going on. When there is an energy exchange that does not feel compatible, move on. And you'll know when it's a fight and an argument that's not for the right reasons. And when I say there's disagreements in every relationship, and those disagreements, how you solve those, tell you what it's like to be in a relationship. If that person respects you throughout the argument and the disagreement, that tells a lot about the person. You're recognizing your new emotions and recognizing them. And, I'm actually thinking maybe somebody younger, a little bit more passionate, So there you go.
Well, and Erin says that she's been begging for a stable and good man for a decade. Well, you know what? All that begging and thinking about it is happening. This is the time. Yeah, it's coming to you, and it will be good because that's what you put out there. That's what you want.
Yep. So thanks, Erin. Let us know how it happens, but when it starts to stink, move on.
Oh gosh, yes. Drop it like a hot potato.
Yes. Move on. And I will say, Tom said something that was interesting. Some of us are nice, some of us aren't, and a lot of us are both.
True.
To which I responded, I feel seen. All right. Thank you, Erin. Sherry was here earlier. I hope you're still here. And then M. Dizzy Lizzie and BMIDP and Salarods. And Starfish Jenny, are you still here? So Sherry, my job has changed to a new company. Will I be finding a new one soon? I'm not happy here. So.
I'm seeing that you can definitely do that. Actually, yeah, you're going through a little bit of a transformation from this process. This is just really happening for you, Sherry. And you're really feeling like you impulsively, I think something's going to come and you're going to impulsively take it. But I see next to that the star, which is hope. All kinds of good things are coming your way that you're looking for. But if you jump, this is how you're going to feel, like looking for your harvest. So don't jump at the first opportunity because you want to leave where you're at. That's the message that they're telling me, because it's going to put you in a little bit of introspection, which is what you're going through anyway with this transformation that's happened. This puts you in a big spin. And so it's a good place. You're suffering, and that's how you're feeling. There's an overload or an overwhelm. We're going to call it an overwhelm. But when you get to that place where you feel really solid, you have the willpower to bring everything you want. Don't let yourself have those nightmares about it, you are going to see things in a different way. And from that, you're going to be in control and gain the stability to go for another job in the energy that you need to be in a positive a mind frame, so that your new employers will see you. Wow, she'd be an asset to have. It's that kind of thing. So it looks like you'll be there for a while till you contemplate what you want next. And try not to jump at an opportunity, because it may not be the best one for you coming out of there, if that makes any sense. But figure out what it is you want to bring forward and do that. Thank you, Sherry.
Sherry, I just feel like this is, you know, you have put yourself in a position where the new company was going to come in, changes were going to happen, and it's to get you moving in a different direction. And that is what it's time. It's time for you to make a change, and certainly spend as little time as you have to at a job that you're not happy with, because I see your future job is more interesting, more challenging, maybe even closer to home, or you know, I don't know what your commute is like, but it feels like it'll be a simpler commute. Yeah, you know, and it's just time. So don't feel too unhappy, because this is a really positive thing that has happened. That part of you is thinking, wow, I wish they would have just left things alone, because I was doing just fine the way it was. Now I just don't like it. Don't worry about it. You've got some stuff coming up, and this was meant to happen. You were in the right place at the right time when this new company came into this, because it's time for you to move to something else, and it's going to be good. So good luck.
Sherry said, I have a lousy commute, LOL.
Now, well, it's going to get a lot better on this new job that you're going to get.
Mm-hmm.
Allyson, what about you?
Sherry, you're on the pre-shuffle. I got the Magician, so I mean, you can totally go do something else. And you know, I mean, could you do it right now? You could just go. Honestly, is that the smart, mature thing to do? No. But something, I don't know how abrupt this will be, but I got the Lovers, the Tower, Judgment. So the way I read this is, I'm reading the Lovers here now. This is your situation, the agreement, whatever the job is, the partnership of the job, blah, blah, blah. You've been there for a while, da, da, da. The Lovers, that's the job. That's how I'm reading it. Something's going to happen and you're going to decide I'm out. Will you put in 2 weeks notice? I don't know. I don't know you, your personality. There's going to be something related to this already crappy situation that's going to break that's going to break the camel's back, and you're going to say I'm out. And I pulled the clarifier on the Tower. I got the Devil. Something's just going to be, I'm out. I'm not doing this. And again, that doesn't mean tarot, so dramatic. What do I make of that? Something's going to happen where you're like, you know what? I'm actively looking, put in your notice, or maybe you just walk out. I don't know. But again, on the pre-shuffle, I got the Magician. You're going to do something else. Yep. And you'll be fine.
Yeah, Sherry, I have right now you're considering all of the things that you really enjoyed about your job. You're remembering that. What I might suggest is that I suggest that you consider talking with people that you used to work with to see about future opportunities. Because I get this connection of, the Six of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. So there's some nostalgia. There's also some sharing. And I think there's going to be a bit of a challenge for you to be able to find something new, in the sense of, no, that's not right. You're going to find something new that's going to challenge you and excite you in a better way. So there you go.
Magician,
And
you'll be able to do it.
Oh, yeah, the
You'll have
magician.
everything you need.
Oh, absolutely. There's no question you'll be able to do it.
Well,
Yeah.
and you're going to get rid of that lousy commute. So, you know, it's all looking up.
It's true.
Amen.
Yes.
I hate long commutes. Oh my god.
Yes, yes, yes. And by the way, Purple Elephant, Deb H is here. Hello. Good to see you.
Hey, Deb.
And so, okay, Sherry. And then M. Dizzy Lizzie. And the rest of the people are here for our readings. So, M. Dizzy Lizzie, question. I have heard my spirit talk to me since I was a kid. Wait a minute, Elizabeth always gets my attention. My grandma was a numerologist and her sister an astrologer. Am I gifted too?
Of course you're gifted.
Exactly.
I mean, that goes without saying. You were born with all the gifts. You were born with every single one of them. And all it takes is making the decision to take some classes and start working with people. It's that simple. So what did I get for you? The portal. This is a doorway that you walk through. Once you start focusing on it, it's there for you. That's an absolute fact. And, oh, this is interesting. I never get this. Medicine. You're going to be like medicine for people. This is something, synchronicities are going to come before you. And you are going to find your power place inside of you. And from this, all these things are going to line up to tell you what you want to do next. And your guides are all excited. They're all like, yeah, she's finally asking the right questions. And they definitely want you well on your way to utilizing those sacred gifts that you came in with. Having that main focus on what it is that you want to bring forward. I'm getting a lot of nature and medicine, almost like shamanistic kind of energies. But this can be alchemy. This can be the high priestess. This is energy that you can use in all forms. So congratulations. Go forward. You have all the gifts. Yeah. So
No kidding. Yeah, you're doing great. Elizabeth, you know, when you hear that, when you know that you've been hearing that since you were just a little kid, you know, wait a minute, Elizabeth. I love that because yeah, you're right in tune with it right there. You always have been. So yes, you were definitely gifted too. And you've definitely been following what your guides are telling you because you've been hearing this and you knew it wasn't, you know, you knew it was not just your imagination. So, yeah, I say look into it further if you haven't already, because it's definitely there and it's right there. You know, you're used to, it's just a part of you. So you should take full advantage of that.
Mm-hmm. I have a really short answer. You know, are you gifted too? I got the sun. Yes. Would you like it with sound effects? Yes.
Yeah, and what is it? Mid Lizzie?
M. Dizzy Lizzie. Yep.
Yes, we all are. Everybody is. And honestly, the fact that you've been hearing your guides and your, not to take away from your family, but your grandma was a numerologist, you just learned to do numerology. Yeah. And astrology with your sister, you learn how to do astrology. You've been hearing stuff. You're the gifted. I mean, everybody's gifted, but you're the one that it's probably more open to,
yep.
Rather than having to work at it. So yeah, absolutely.
I love it. Let us know how things go, M. Dizzy Lizzie. That's great. Woohoo. All right. BMIDP is here. Can I have a message from guides? How to bring in spiritual abilities from past lives?
well, BMIDP, if you want to bring in spiritual abilities from past lives, just go. I do it from a meditative standpoint. Surround yourself with light, ground yourself into Mother Earth, and connect to divine source at your crown. Bringing that all down to your heart chakra and then back up to your crown, and ask for those past lives that can assist you, whatever it is, whatever advanced lifetimes that you have lived anywhere in the multiverse, and ask that they all be integrated into your energy field, into you, into your divine source being here and now. All the knowledge, all the gifts, all the abilities. And picture a whole bunch of streams of lifetimes coming down in through your crown and anchoring into every cell of your body, into the DNA, and anchor it down into Mother Earth and say, thank you. Thank you for that, because you are a creator God here, just really projecting a fractile of your energy into this avatar. So you have the ability to call forward any of that. Just claim it and call it forward and thank the universe for that. So there you go.
And I can't add to that. What Val told you is very good advice and a good reading. So I go stay with what Val said.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think part of what's an amazing thing about spiritual abilities from past lives is a lot of times we misunderstand those spiritual abilities in that life and how they apply here. So what's important is for you to don't judge those or give a particular value to them. Just recognize that they are an ability, and bring them forward and connect through with them, feel them, experience them, and then allow it to propel you forward. The only thing that I have a word of caution for you is just to be careful to, if you're learning to walk on a tightrope and you had a past life as a tightrope walker, and you're gonna learn tightrope walking now, don't be trying to go downtown and walking across, 2 sky rises. Still start small. So just use some caution with it. You were chuckling, Val. You can see it, right? I've never been an overachiever.
One thing you might say as you're asking for these gifts and abilities, you ask for them with ease and grace, and you ask for those that are on your life plan path that will assist you in your highest good and the highest good of humanity, this or something better. So you've cleared all the hurdles. So you're only going to get things, not the tightrope walking. You're only going to get those things that amplify what you already have, that knowingness inside of you, that remembrance. We're here just to remember who we really are. These God source beings, that's our big thing that we're here for. So that you remember, and plus you have those tools. You can grab them. Cool. But they will unfold for you and unpack over time. You're going to bring it in, but it's not going to just go, oh, all of a sudden you have all this. It's going to unfold through dreams, through days. All of a sudden you can this, you can that, whatever. It's all going to happen like that. So, yeah.
What do you have, Allyson? Nothing? Okay. You're muted.
I can't really add to that.
It was good, wasn't it? I mean, it was like they were all loud. So cool. All right. Sal Rods. Is it critical that I mask my location as I go on to YouTube or not?
She's just talking about, having like videos of her orbs and that kind of thing. Is it critical to have yourself be anonymous as far as your location? Because who wants looky-loos coming to your house to see your orbs? Whatever. That's a kind of scary thing too. But yeah, so that's what she's really asking about.
Well, I think that everybody on here kind of masks their location because, yeah, no, I don't want somebody who's showing up to the front door going, I saw you on YouTube. Now you want to give me a reading? So I don't know if it's critical, but I think it's just a natural thing to do. To not just, let's not put our addresses out there or anything. So that's what I got. Yeah, go ahead and do that because I think everybody's doing that.
I would not say where you are.
My answer is yes, mask your location. Start out not giving any information, and then you can share it and evolve it as you need to. But it is just in general, you decide how much you want to put out there of yourself, and then you stick with that. It's easier to start with nothing and then evolve a little bit. But I think it's one of those things that, I got strength. Don't do it. And then I got the Ace of Wands. That can be a little hot to handle. And then I got the Hanged Man. You can always adjust and move forward as you need to. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I like all that. And I got courage to go out. That's putting yourself out there. It takes courage. And there are cycles to everything. And right now, energetically, it's a really good time to be talking about this kind of thing because we're all experiencing these energies. And there's something about divine order to everything, that it will find its niche, it will find its audience, and everything around it will be, I feel like, protected in some way, because you notice how it feels very Merlin-y, like. And here's the card that says whole self. And for me, this is like a divine mission. You're with your whole self. Look at that, the beautiful stars up there. So I think you have the right intention and the right reasoning behind everything. Mm-hmm. And I feel like expansion is a choice. Expanding out. Like Gerald said, you start small with a little thing and then you expand as you wish to.
Yeah.
And here's this card of success.
Yep. Yeah. Anybody else want to add anything? And Sally, I would also say the fact that you asked the question tells me that you already know the answer that you're going to do, and that's not to share it. So I fully support that. As if you need my support, as if you need my approval, whatever. So Starfish Jenny, Sherry and I went to a home in Savannah, Georgia that was slave quarters. What is the purpose that we can serve from being together in this location?
Oh, I just got the hit that calling in all your ancestors, all the ancestors, all of your ancestral lineage. You can do it through the Akashic field, however you want to do it, and ask for a clearing and a healing of all of that ancestral lineage related to this particular location and all that went before it. The slave situation, whatever comes into your mind, and I'm getting the chills, This will be a powerful clearing. Go through that clearing process. Call that forward in all ancestral lineage for both of you and all humanity for that location in particular. And I feel like that is going to clear so much from that location, like you are doing the records for that location. And you're including all the ancestors, all your ancestors, and maybe all the ancestors for humanity that are related to that.
I misread that. I thought at first we were talking about a plantation. This is just a house that had place, which is horrible. But I thought it was broader than that. Okay.
So it's for a divine purpose. Clear it in your ancestral lineage and for all humanity in their ancestral lineage. Go as big as you want, because that's kind of what came in for me, both of you together doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
So
kind of
many
feel
places
like
have so much. Yeah.
that this is a past life thing anyway, and that either both of you or one of you has a direct connection to this
Yeah.
home in Georgia. So it just, I'm wondering, like, how did you guys feel when you were there?
Yeah.
Did you look around and think, I've been here before? Or did you think, boy, this feels familiar? Because I would think that that's the kind of thing that would come over you, because either one or both of you are connected to that. Interesting.
You're both connected. Yeah, both of them are connected, and both of them are supposed to come together, almost holding hands, doing this clearing for that, just as I described it. And I'm just getting the chills up and down.
Yeah. Cool. So.
And it just so happens you're both Akashic record readers. So.
Well, that's sort of what I was thinking.
Snap.
Yeah. Said both of us, we were sisters, and my sister was black and I was white.
Oh, perfect. Well,
yeah.
That's amazing. That's cool. That's what an experience.
Yeah. So, is Dora here? Dora Romero? Because Dora Romero donated $9.99 on your channel, Val.
Oh, thank you.
And she wants a reading.
Would like a reading. So, Dora, are you here? And Dora is here. So,
Okay.
so general reading for Dora. And
Dora.
Thank you, Dora.
Okay, Dora. Oh my goodness. Wow. So really this card is about you remembering your eternal life. That is really like you remembering who you are, the reason why you're here. It's really about all of that. And the principle of correspondence. This is like the tree of life and your roots down into Mother Earth and your connection to all that is the multiverse, to source energy. This is you. This is the energy you carry. This is your connection. So you are very multidimensional. And you are, as far as prophet, you can and have gotten clairvoyant visions about what might happen, whether it's through a dream or whether it's just a clear knowing. This is something that you have within you, an ability that you have. And they're saying, go on a little internal vision quest, because what you're going to uncover is that you can manifest like that. You have some amazing ability to manifest. You are a crazy manifester. It is all about your vibration, your energy, and I'm getting the chills. So you have a lot of higher vibrational energy. So be careful how you can manifest like crazy. So just be mindful of what you're manifesting in the most positive way. So congratulations, Dora.
I'm feeling the same when you said manifest like crazy. Yeah, I get the same thing for Dora. I don't know if that's generally what you were thinking we were going to talk about, but on another note, I feel like right now, going into this summer, that you are going to come into some things that you were not aware of about yourself. Whether it's got to do with the manifestation or if it just got to do with you suddenly realize that you're enjoying certain things that you weren't really even aware of. And because it's summer out and it's nice weather and you're out and about, maybe just even getting some new hobbies. But this manifestation thing is that's the most prominent thing that's sticking out right now. And yeah, I just on top of all that, I think you're going to have a real nice summer and come across some things that you just weren't really aware. That it could be going somewhere, it could be new food, it could be taking a walk, taking a drive. They're just something that you're going to feel like you have expanded your horizons this summer.
I totally agree. It feels like you're in the flow. And in the flow is that feeling like you notice every subtle breeze on your skin and you appreciate it. You notice the birds singing and you see the fluffy clouds floating by, and every single thing holds meaning enough for you to deeply hold it in your heart. So that is a shift in awareness, and that broadening and expanding your awareness. And the final card too, I'm just going to throw this in, setting your intention for all those things you want to bring forward so that you can, manifest like crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Allyson, did you have anything for Dora?
I do. I didn't know if we were all playing or not, but I did. Dora,
Good.
I have something here that you've dealt with is coming to a close. I've got the death card in the world. So this is like, complete ending to something. And then I got the Hierophant, the clarifier on it, the Wheel of Fortune. You know what I'm getting from this? It doesn't mean that I'm right, but I immediately just had something come to me. I think you're going to start into some sort of you're going to walk away from some sort of belief system or whatever to something completely different. And this feels like it could be related to your spirituality, like this kind of stuff. So it doesn't have to mean like walking away from religion, going towards spirituality. Maybe you were into numerology and now you're going to do card reading. I mean, I don't know, but I see like, I'm done with that. I'm going to do this now. And it doesn't have to be big. It can be, but again, tarot's very dramatic, but there's something that you're going to be like, I'm done with that. And I'm going to do this. And I think that you will, feel strongly about it. There'll be a real connection to it. You're going to be very good at it. I have the Hierophant with the Wheel of Fortune. That's what I'm getting from that. So, yep, that's what I got.
So, Dora, I got Temperance. I like the Temperance.
And the moon on the bottom.
Yes. And, and Temperance, when you 1 + 4 = 5, the Hierophant. And so Temperance to me is you're figuring out how to make things work for you. This is an opportunity, a beautiful opportunity. The Ace of Cups has shown up again. Dora, it's an important thing that you remember to fill your cup first. Because if you're not filling your cup first, you don't have anything to share with others. You can't help someone. You can't receive from someone as well. So a clear message for me is this idea of you have the ability to make things happen. And in order to do that, first start with taking care of yourself. do meditation. I can't believe I'm actually telling somebody to meditate, but meditate, do some prayers, do some exercise, get centered at the beginning of the day, and then you're going to be able to manage the day. So I know I'm telling people to meditate. So
Oh,
all
that's
right.
funny.
Well, thank you everybody for being here. This has been amazing.
Yeah.
If you have watched this far, please leave us a comment. Please verify that you are subscribed to all of our channels because some weird things are happening. And somebody asked what cards you were using, cards we were using. So, Allyson, what decks were you using? Do you have them around? Yes.
I was using. Give me 2 seconds.
Of course. Val, what were you using?
I was using what we've forgotten Oracle deck by Amy Miranda.
Okay. Beautiful. I am using the Mind's Eye Tarot by Olivia Rose. And it's a beautiful deck. And tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern, I'm having an interview about this deck with the creator, Olivia Rose. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah.
That's very cool.
Yes. Allyson, what were you using?
I was using a deck that I got, I don't know, maybe a year ago, and I don't really use it. I got it because I thought it was cool. It's the only time I've ever done that. And I have like an art project planned for it. But anyhow,
nice.
It's basic RWS, but it's very large, and it's blue with yellow ink, blue cardstock with yellow ink. The cards are as big as my tiny little hands. And this is Your Dream Will Come True tarot card deck, and it's by L.A. Mucci, M-U-C-I design.
It's pretty.
So, but it's very cool. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And now I have this. my man. He has the biggest hands. He has huge hands, and he can shuffle this. So it might end up being his. I'm trying to get him to do cards because I know he could really do cards. He's got a lot of gifts. But anyways, he can shuffle this massive deck.
Oh my god!
So it might end up being his. I bought it with the intention of doing like I was gonna frame them somehow and do some kind of artsy, spilled out, beautiful little pattern and like put it in a frame and all that eventually. But I don't know. Now it might end up being.
And Care Bear, Bard of Cards, says, I got the Supernova Tarot recently. I'm obsessed. I need to do a flip through on my channel. So,
and really quickly, I'll just comment. I did something tonight, you guys, that I've never done before. I pulled all of the majors out, and that's all I pulled with. I don't know if anybody even noticed.
I did. I was like going.
A lot of people over the years I've seen do that. I've never done it. And I decided I'd go with my intuition on how many to pull and what to do. It worked out great. It was beautiful. I was very happy with it. I've never read only with majors. Gerald, you've probably done it.
I've done it a couple of times, yes.
Yeah, I'm just saying because you read for so long. But anyways, it was very cool because I can't deal with this many cards, and I just got the hunch to do it, and I did it. And it was great. So anyways.
Isn't it amazing what happens when you follow a hunch?
Yeah, and I just was like, okay. And
So I love it.
And I understood it all very well. It was fine.
Yes, I love that. All right.
I didn't use many cards. I did a little bit. I used the Mind Info Oracle cards in the beginning of this session, but for the most part, I just talked to my spirit guides, and they told me what to say.
I love that. So, and that, everybody, is why we are the Mystic Four. So, everybody, thank you for being here. Please do remember to thumbs up and leave a comment. That helps. Everybody have a wonderful rest of the week. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.